Hello you all, I am back today to do a song by an artist I've never done before. I'm doing just tons of people that I've never reacted to, and it's been fun. So I'm going to be doing Hayley Williams. She is a lead singer of Paramore. I love her. Her vocals are insane, and I know so many people have asked me to react to the song True Believer. I don't know what it's about. I've had a lot of people ask me to react to her performance, I think on The Tonight Show, but I think I want to hear the lyrics first and then I'll react to that. If you would like to support me, head on over to patreon.com/menwithmare. I would love it if you would join. It would mean so much. Thank you to my members that are already over there. You are so wonderful to me, and I love the community that we're building. It means so much. Thank you.
Tourists stumble down Broadway, Cumberland keeps claiming bodies. All our best memories were bought and then turned into apartments. The club with all the hardcore shows, now just a grayscale dominoes. The churches overflow each Sunday, greedy Sunday morning.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here because when she says Cumberland and Broadway, I think she's talking about Nashville, Tennessee. I don't know, for some reason, I feel like I'm not gonna say this word correctly, but I feel like she's talking about gentrification. Is that the right word? She's talking about things that are maybe ironic. I mean, those mega churches, the fact that there might be a gift shop in the lobby, like there's something very wrong. Very wrong there. And I would like to see the records of who is benefiting. You know, they're taking money from their congregation. Are they giving back? Are they following the principles of Jesus? Would they break bread with those less fortunate than them? Are they helping out the homeless? Are they helping out those that are in very difficult circumstances? I don't know. I mean, it does seem very counterintuitive. I have a gift shop in the lobby. Like,
that's messed up.
Southern Gotham. I'm the one who still loves your ghost. I reanimate your bones with my belief. I'm the one who still loves your ghost. I reanimate your bones 'cause I'm a true believer.
okay.
Okay.
Saying Southern Gotham. So when I think of Gotham, I think of Gotham City from Batman, and Gotham City was like very corrupt, like rotting from the inside, but still kind of glamorized because Batman. But then saying Southern Gotham and True Believer, I'm like, are we talking about people, you know, the old South? Yeah, that's the one thing that would be very hard for me. I had friends that were in the same master's program as me in counseling. They graduated, they moved down to somewhere in North Carolina or South Carolina, and then they were back in a matter of 3 months because they were like, yeah, there was somebody in our apartment building who had a Confederate flag, and they just were like, it's a culture shock. Like even just going from Ohio down there a few states away, it's just like night and day. We're like, that's not like that's very shocking that people would still want to be part of the past. So I think that that's what she's talking about. Let's continue on. right, she is not holding back. She's speaking some truths here. So,
where do I begin?
Even though it's not over yet, but where do I begin with just these few verses? First, let me talk about the guns and the Christmas card. That's just, I think that's where things have got kind of distorted. Christmas cards represent peace and joy and peace on earth, goodwill toward men, the birth of Christ, season of hope and generosity. And then if there are guns also put in a Christmas card photo, which I don't know who she's getting Christmas cards from, but I know that it happens. It's like guns are the polar opposite. Guns are power, control, threat, violence. And one of the bigger things is that, you know, Christmas, we're celebrating a life, and then guns can take a life. Why that's dangerous is because when you place those two things together, it can create like a moral dissonance, I guess you could say. So when weapons take up the same virtual space as children, cradled like babies, I think what's happened is that they're then morphed into being associated with the religion itself. The guns can be seen almost godlike, and when I say that, I'm meaning that as the protector or provider, the savior, so it must be upheld.
I don't know if I'm making sense.
And what's weird that I think that some people don't see in these type of situations is that guns kind of are idolized, ironically, because, you know, with Christianity we're told not to have false idols, but yet guns are held as this importance that even if horrific tragedies have happened in our world, in the United States in particular, it won't matter because the guns mean the most. We're never going to let those go. And it's just, it's tragic. What is hard is that violence or guns isn't seen as separate sometimes for some people.
I'm not saying everything, so please do not come for me.
The people that I think Hayley is speaking about look at them as fused together, and that's problematic.
And quite frankly, it's sacrilegious. I mean, that's what I think.
Normalize guns being in like a Christmas card, you're desensitized to it. And I think that can be intentional. I kind of think of it as like an equation. Like if you have Christmas equals faith and family, and Christmas card equals family and guns, then the equation becomes faith equals guns, protection equals firepower. It's a slippery slope because, again, for some people, guns can become part of the cultural identity with like the same emotional weight as things. Patriotism and religion start to get a little fused where you can't see where one begins and the other one ends. It's also virtue signaling, like we're God-fearing people and we are armed. When you see it enough in a Christmas card, it's also like we aren't just celebrating Jesus. We are armed and we will protect it. And it just feels very extreme and very opposite of Jesus. You know, my grandfather, who I loved deeply, he's one of the best men I've ever encountered in my life, was also a member of the AARP. So like, I know that there can be good people who have guns, and also there can be this confusion. That can happen. And then I'm sure her saying Jesus is the only way, but we gave him a white face. I mean, yeah, it's problematic. It's a tool of racial hierarchy that is being pushed. Like if you make Jesus white, then you justify white dominance. And then if you erase like any identity other than white, then it's kind of like erasing accountability.
So they don't have to pray to someone they deem lesser than them. The South will not rise again till it's paid for every sin. Strange fruit, hard bargain, till the roots, Southern Gotham.
Before before we get into that, sorry I'm stopping so much, but like I'm just being hit and hit, like chills. Do you see my skin? I have chills everywhere. Strange Fruit, a tragic, I mean, I feel like it's a poem, but it was a song by Billie Holiday, and it's talking about lynchings that went on in the South. And she's talking about blood on the leaves or on the root, and it's strange fruit hanging from the trees, which are the bodies of Black people, Southern people, slaves, people in the South, Black people. The fact that this is our history. This is something that, you know, what she is saying, I love, it's powerful. And the South will not rise again. There will not be a South like the South of our past. And the fact that it's part of our country's history is awful. But at the same time, acknowledging it and reminding everyone of it is very, very important, especially that it's coming from a white woman and it not having to be the labor that Black people have to do to remind us of our history. So Strange Fruit is just like, hits me because I remember hearing it and reading the lyrics and just feeling as if I needed to go to the bathroom and throw up because it's just it's just awful, awful. So yes, the South will not rise again.
Strange fruit, hard bargain. Till the roots, southern Gotham. I'm the one who still loves your ghost. I reanimate your bones with my belief. I'm the one who still loves your ghost. I reanimate your bones 'cause I'm a true believer. I'm the one who still loves your ghost. I reanimate your bones with my belief. I'm the one who still loves your ghost. I reanimate your bones 'cause I'm a true believer.
Wow, chills all over my body. Wow, okay, I think that she's talking from the perspective of a true believer, like not really being a real believer, but they're like loving the ghost, loving what it once was, means that you would have to distort your understanding of the past in order to love it, is what I think. I hope you all enjoyed this.